Welcome to another Authorpreneur Secrets Masterclass. Now, we are going to be looking at winning book titles and 50 ways that we can create some winning titles or subtitles for nonfiction books. Marketing of the book begins with the cover design. It is said that the reader needs to look and in 2 seconds determine what kind of book it is. And so you have to ensure in your book titling that there are certain ingredients, and I'm going to share 3 keys that we can look at. Bear in mind as well that when you're designing your book cover, you look at the genre and you look at the patterns for those categories, because book readers expect to see certain things with certain books. So if they can't recognize the features of the book or where to place the book, like you're in a supermarket, if the cleaning supplies are mixed up with the baking supplies, you might, for whatever better example, you might have, that can become chaotic. So it's the same thing with book covers, and you should bear that in mind. So let's look now at some winning book titles and what do you notice, all right? So let's look at Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers. That is one of the most talked about nonfiction books out there. It's a story of success, and it's a one-word title. And the cover just looks so simple. And then his other book, The Tipping Point, How Little Things Can Make a Big Difference. If you notice, these 2 covers are what we call typographic covers. They don't have images on them. And so there are those who believe that, the covers with images sell better. But here you have just a typographic cover, and it isn't, you look at it and say, that's not very creative. It is just so simple. And yet the book has done well. The Tipping Point, so that's now a 3-word title. How Little Things Can Make a Big Difference. Again, by Gladwell. But look at it. It's the subtitle is How, right? So you're getting the meat of the matter, because what is tipping point? And then how little things can make a big difference. So if you're interested in that, or because you know the author, you might be rushing to get it. And the cover is just so simple. It almost looks like a matchstick on the cover. Let's look at Tim Ferriss. This is a New York Times best-selling book, The 4-Hour Work Week. Escape 9 to 5, live anywhere, and join the new rich. So how many words are there in the subtitle here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 9 or 10 words there, but it's clear he has put the 3 benefits of the book together. Escape 9 to 5, live anywhere, and join the new rich. So you looking at that, you automatically see what you're going to get from the book, The 4-Hour Work Week. And this one has a number in the title. Then you have Stone of Fire, one of the books. This is by an independent author. But over here, this is nonfiction. Look at how the covers look different. And these are more self-help kind of book. This one, now you can see it's a different genre. This more looks like a suspense, a thriller kind of book. The Power Kept Secret for 2,000 years, J.F. Penn. The look is completely different. But again, we're seeing 1, 2, 3, 3-word title. And so these are some of the keys. Again, new authors often say, I want my cover to be unique and you want it to stand out. While creativity is encouraged, look at the genre, and readers need to be able to place the books. And so the titles for nonfiction book need to evoke curiosity. I'm not saying you can't have titles with longer words, but the pattern has been that the titles are not long, 1 to 3 words. Many of the best-selling books are sometimes they're longer. And then the subtitle, they each have a subtitle here that explain what the book is about. I see I have company. Let me pause the recording a little and welcome who is here. Right. So 1 to 4 word titles. So you don't want your book title to be too wordy. You want the title to evoke curiosity. So when you say outliers, what is that about? Your subtitle should explain it. Seth Godin has a book called Purple Cow. And when you look at that now, most of his books are about marketing, but the title evokes curiosity. And another tip to choosing winning book titles is study the titles of best-selling books, which is what we did there. And titles are not copyrightable, although there was some lawsuit about that, but so far it's not copyrightable. You still want to be original, but evoke curiosity. Don't make them too long. And most nonfiction books have a subtitle. What role does the subtitle play? The subtitle should explain the benefit of the book. It could be 1 to 3 benefits to say is good, or the chief transformation. It should explain the title, but it should provide the solution or the promise so that the person know what this book is solving for them, what's in it for me. So nonfiction readers, most times they don't care about who the author is or who has published the book. They just want to know that it is solving their problems. And you need to make that clear on the cover. For narratives or memoirs, you study what they are, and most memoirs have your face on it or an autobiography, but it doesn't have to do it. For example, my friend who wrote her book, The Better Part, the cover is very nice. It's a typographic cover, but it's done nicely. And the subtitle talks about my journey of XYZ. So you know that it's a memoir, but it's attractive. The purpose of the cover is like it's a preview, a coming soon. It pulls you in, and within 2 seconds, they say the reader ought to be able to tell what kind of book it is. All right, so here are some templates that I found. That the good thing about this is not just to create titles. If you're a blogger, if you're going to do webinars, if you're going to write articles, if you're going to send out emails, this that I found, and it's not original to me, it's a book about 28 books to 100K, is dynamite. And so I said, let me share this with my membership group, because it can be used in so many ways. And this book here, Indigenous to the Caribbean, yes, they can. And it's clear what it's about, working with children with learning and behavior disorders. And then the children up there, it grabs you. So it is very clear. And you want your book title to be memorable. If it's too long, people can't remember it. So here we go now. So it's about, this is a guide for ambitious authors who want to skyrocket their passive income by writing a book a month. And the author provides these things. So one of the ways to choose a title too is you can write like a family book. So you have the 4-hour chef, the 4-hour thing. A lot of people started copying Tim Ferriss, 4-hour something. With Write and Grow Rich, it's another similar thing. So now it came from Think and Grow Rich. So you have Write and Grow Rich. There's another one about Teach and Grow Rich. So you can pattern those books. So here are the best seller titles or subtitles, number titles. So the 4-hour work week. It can be secrets to do whatever. So 10 secrets to. John Maxwell had the 21 laws of leadership. So it's a number title. I think our guy there, Brian Tracy, had, he has some of his book titles with numbers. I was going to name one, but it just slipped me there. So best ways to get your book or product done fast. So in your niche, it could be secrets, 10 secrets to get 100 subscribers in 3 days. Strategies to become productive, 8 strategies to become productive in email marketing or in writing. You just use it up. So number plus ways to. So you can just look at the different ones and then tell me which one appeals to you. So you can unmute, Raquel, and which of these do you think could become a webinar topic or a blog article for you? Can you pull out which of these number titles and come up with something related to your niche? Or if you were giving your book a new subtitle, do you think, or just give me an example.
All right, so this, you said subtitle or title, or
subtitle or titles having to do with numbers and following the formulas here. Pick one and give me an example.
All right, so 10 secrets to succeeding in 10 secrets to online success.
All right, excellent. So you see, it is so easy. Here, look at this one. Number 5, I think you like. You sometimes say quick and dirty, but this says quick and clever. So can you think of a webinar topic, for example, that you could come up with? Quick and a number, quick and clever. The subject you're an expert at, techniques.
All right. 5 quick and clever five quick and clever email marketing techniques, or
yeah,
I could say 10 quick and clever list building techniques.
All right, there we go. And here's this one now. Number best resource for the audience. So my audience is author. So I could say the 10 best book writing tips for new authors. Something of the sort. And then we move to the how to titles. It could be how, and it deals with something in the current news and changing with the industry. The best way to do anything you're an expert at. Your guide to. So I could share perhaps just 3, maybe about 10 of these with the in the group. And knowing that if you're in our ACER group, you get all 50.
Well, these are awesome. These are really good, because when I look and I see here how current event news are changing. So like when I was heavy into messenger bots, I could say how messenger bots are changing the email marketing space.
Exactly. And how COVID-19 is changing.
Oh, yes.
Yes. You know, many authors are shying away from it. But I think as a nonfiction author, whatever book I'm writing, I can include COVID-19 without it necessarily becoming offensive, depending on how we are using it. Here's another one, your guide to. So the Journaling to Win book that I'm working on, your guide to effective journaling. and leaving a legacy for the next generation. See, your guide too. Opportunities to do anything. Oh, but it's that pays off big. So you don't have to use everything here word for word, but you get an idea of, no, it should be easier how to create either book titles or subtitles or chapter titles. Put your skills to work to achieve your dream. How to get a dream career made simple. And here are some others now. So we have the benefit driven titles. What every author needs to know about authorpreneurship, or what every, you can make up your own. Why someone else's product could be and you fit in the name. I like this one, save hundreds of dollars on publishing. Avoid XYZ, prevent, celebrate. So what this is also helping us to do is find the keywords or words that sell. And this is so important. This one now is your perfect result starts now. What I believe this can help us to do too is that back cover description. We can use these things here. Discover how this will do XYZ. This book will help you to avoid so and so, to prevent. It gives you the secrets too. So these templates are applicable in so many different ways. And I just thought, you know what? Having read this, I can't keep this knowledge to myself. Let me share it with my membership group, and not just share some of them, but I can share all of them, because a key part of your marketing will be email content marketing. So for nonfiction book success, it's what we call content marketing. Whether you are giving out information on Facebook, whether it's a podcast, and at the heart of it is always your email marketing. It's not a matter of how often you email. You must do email marketing. And especially in this digital era now, email is the only real estate that you own on the internet. And with this guide, you should have a whale of a time coming up with blog titles, coming up with article titles and subjects to do webinars on, and you can teach it to others as well. So that's a wrap for tonight. Any closing thoughts on this, Raquel?
The only thing I can say is this is an excellent find. I know, so because I have some experience with the ClickFunnels platform, and as one of their good friends created something called funnel scripts, and this is some of the exact things that Russell Brunson teaches. Yes, because you have like the benefit driven headline, you have the pain driven one where you're avoiding pain.
Yes.
And so he has like different things. So when you showed me this, it reminded me of how they break it down.
Yes.
And so you are so right in that you can use it for blogs, book titles. You can, if you're doing what they call a funnel, and I know, maybe some of our other Authorpreneur Secrets members, they may not know what a funnel is, and I won't take over your class by saying what a funnel is. But like if you're doing certain marketing stuff and you need like a title, it's usually one of these. Like these are tried and proven ways to get conversions. So whether you get people to sign in your email or get people to actually take a look at your book, because if I see something like book publishing made easy, email marketing made easy, weight loss made easy, like Susan's weight
Shape Up for Good,
Shape Up for Good. And if I see like weight loss made easy, I will stop and look, right?
Yes, yes.
And like, how to spot a bad publishing company.
Oh Lord, our bad publishing deal. Yes.
Yeah, you know, how to spot a bad publishing deal.
Oh
And
my goodness. And I just realized that I utilize number 25 in my book formatting made easy.
oh,
Masterclass. And you all have access to that. And that course is completely finished. It can be self-paced. And yeah, you that's one of the courses that you get access to in this as a member of ASA.
so
Book
this,
formatting made easy. Well, you can now do I'm looking forward to you doing something about email marketing made easy.
yes, ma'am.
Or book
I will be doing
marketing made
it.
easy for authors. Boom, that sells.
I I will be doing something like that. So yeah, like these titles, I know these things are tried and true and proven, and we in the Secrets Academy, the Authorpreneur Secrets Academy, I know we can benefit from it. This is no just reinforcing what I have seen before. So I say excellent find, excellent.
All right, so that's a wrap for tonight. We are keeping it short and simple.